I'll be out to the different voting centers, just talking with folks.
Making one last effort to convince voters. Good evening. I'm Nicole Kahn. Nice to see you. Jeff Smith is at the Tippecanoe County office building, and we'll join him in just a few moments. But first, a final push was made today concerning the West Lafayette Community School Corporation referendum. Aaron Leedy joins me now to explain why Superintendent Rocky Killion was greeting voters today. Aaron?
Nicole, later tonight, Dr. Killion and others in favor of the referendum will be gathering at Bruno's to wait for the results. Now, earlier today, Dr. Killion was making one last effort to reach out to voters.
Hello. Hi. How you doing?
Good. How about you?
Good.
West Lafayette Community School Corporation Superintendent Rocky Killion was making the rounds today, greeting voters and thanking them for taking the time to do their civil duty.
Good morning. There's some parking spaces here to the left and down there to the right.
On the ballot is a referendum that, if passed, could give the school corporation up to $3.5 million. Those dollars would be a result of property taxes rising as much as 43 cents per $100 of assessed value. Killion says it's up to the community to decide.
I've already had several approach me still with some questions about the referendum, so I've been happy to answer those questions. And we're just greeting folks as they come out and just thanking them for voting, because it is a community decision, and that's what we're waiting to see what our community decides to do.
Killion says voting is a patriotic duty.
I think it's very important that we encourage that civility, and we encourage that process, because we're going to be teaching our students to be civilly responsible for what's going on within their communities in years to come.
I spoke with the chairman of the Friends of the West Lafayette Taxpayer, Brian Walker, on the phone today. That's the group opposing the referendum. He said nobody from the Vote No side of the issue would be out at the polls today. He said their biggest push was through TV and print advertisements. Now, after the voting centers close and a final outcome is determined, we will have a reaction from both sides. Aaron Leedy, News Channel 18.